All right. I'm taking a bright early morning routine turn here before going to work, so hopefully I don't make any too disastrous mistakes. I have been making lots and lots of mistakes later on these videos, on the duos tournament, and the singles tournament, and my rank games. I tell you, it's one of those things that it's not to say that I'm rushing either, because I will say I look at it and I think about it, but for whatever reason, my head's just in one of these funks that I'm missing some of the obvious stuff, and I don't know. So, anyways, we're in this a little bit of a pickle here. So it would be nice to turn this victory around, turn this game around for a victory. And the player certainly is taking abnormal, excuse me, abnormal moves, I would say, but they're not necessarily bad moves. So, like, he went ahead and threw a stack in here into Burma, right? Which is actually technically dead zone, but it does still leave him with two transports. I can grab two tanks, two infantry in India, along with his five infantry, a bomber, and another bomber if I don't take Burma. So it's going to be, really the best I can do is get a 50-50, which I'm willing to take on here. So I'm going to try to defend India at least for J3, because if I can hold J3, J4 will probably be a little easier. He'll be able to bring in 3 units plus build 2 more, and maybe I don't know, maybe he grabs them and brings them in. I don't know. But I'll have some units I'll be able to bring back into it as well. So the other part of this is Russia can just defend this as long as we kill these guys. Russia can just defend West Russia on their own, but I'm going to leave them on their own so that if it goes poorly, we can pull out somewhere else, retreat back if we need to. Hopefully, that will not be the case, but at least the fighter won't be hung up. The other thing I'm going to be setting up, we talked a little bit last time, I'm going to be moving these two guys into Africa. We're going to have 1, 2, 3 fighters and a bomber in range with those two guys for these 4 guys, so that hopefully we can clean up Africa fairly quickly. Or we'll have I'm going to put my 2 infantry down here in Persia with all that air ready to retake India if need be. So that's going to be our play. The big thing, or so what I was saying is, in wiping out the UK fleet, what that does is he's really playing for a Axis VC win here, right? Like round 4-ish, 5-ish maybe. So I know where he's heading. The question is, can I prevent it, and then can I expose it from there? Now, the good news, again, he's got 3 transports down here in J2, so the best he can do is J3, J4, J5. So I guess actually technically, round 5 is the earliest that he could get to Pearl. So I'm going to be looking at round 3, potentially a build to make Pearl costly at least. We'll see. But for now, I really want to work on getting as many U.S. troops on the ground into Europe as quickly as possible. So I'm going for a greedy build. We're going to build 6 ground, plus it has the two AAs that they'll be able to grab to go with 3 transports. Instead of my usual 2 transport build, I'm jumping onto a 3 transport build, and we're going to build that out as quickly as we can. I will say Japan's destroyer failed killing my sub, so that's a nice little bonus. I'm not sure I actually have any attacks this turn. We're bringing him down. We're not going to land in Morocco, unfortunately. We're going to... Oh, wait, we are going to land in Morocco. What am I saying? We are landing in Morocco. Only 1 transport, though. And we're going to have a carrier cruiser and a fighter for that guy. Let's see. That, I believe, is the only attack. I thought about doing a bomber fighter run on here, but I just really do want to have the counter to Africa and India ready at max because I would have to sacrifice a fighter, or excuse me, the bomber because a fighter I need to get down to India. I don't really want to sacrifice a bomber with everything we're trying to set as a counter with these US troops down here. So yeah, that looks like it on the attacks. Non-combat, I don't need them to be together. I'm going to squeak him over just in case there's a uh, Japan. If I don't build a destroyer, hits over here, I'll have the tank that could blitz over to the Horn if need be. So the good news here is the worst he can have is his infantry. I'll leave at least one infantry behind if I have to. So he has an infantry and two bombers that can hit here. Then I'll be able to build four. So I know I'll have that stack. So I know that's a safe zone. So that's a good thing. Let's see, I can bring the destroyer up here, cruiser, carrier, fighter. I could land this fighter on the carrier to make it safer, but I'm gonna bring him down here where he can help with the Africa. Bring these guys as far forward as we can. Depending how Africa goes, this transport may have to come down here to 24, depending on how things are looking down there. If not, he'll be able to go this way. My other transport, I gotta be careful because of the bomber here. Watch out for that bomber. He can hit 3 right there. He can't hit here, but he's going to be my sacrifice to Norway, or maybe not a sacrifice if I move these guys up. Which he does need his guys there, so that leaves me 4. Building 6 will give me 10 men there. I got 5 transports there for those 10 troops. It's a little risky here, but it's only 1 transport, so we'll see if he finds it. 2 bombers and a fighter worth it. You know, we got the 1 transport here, 1 transport here. He has potential of hitting either of those fleets if he really wants to. And again, I'll encourage it. I'm not really going to be giving him much to trade elsewise, so he may just choose to do that. At some point, I'll switch to just infantry when I'm really needing a turtle, but right now I want to, because I only got the 1 fighter, I needed artillery, but I'm not ready. I'm not willing to trade down too much yet. Yeah, I was trying to decide would it make more sense to bring the artillery from here, and then we could, if things went bad, we could retreat to West Russia. But reality, if things go bad, I need to retreat to Moscow because he'd have blitzing and bombing going on. So that's our best case scenario. Ugh. Here we go again. All right, looks like another pivot. Glad I. Ugh. So I just did a double check, and of course, 6 tanks and 2 bombers has like an 87% if I built 8 here, and I needed everything to go into here if I didn't build 8. So we're gonna pivot. Let's see, he can bring in like a 5. Yeah, there's no reason for him to go to Arch, right? So we might as well just bring these guys down here. Oh wait, we need enough to defend up here. Hold up, that's not gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna put 4 here, 4 here. That gives me 9. I want to have some for countering over there. Where's my infantry? That give me 13. Certainly that should hold against 8. I gotta run. I'm running out of time here, so. Oh, wait. We need one to stay in West Russia so he doesn't blitz me. So, whole idea here was 1 infantry, fighter, tanks gives me another retake defense of India if need be. So, there we go. Okay, so bad news. Germany is huge. They're a beast. I'm getting beat up. Okay, let's see. Germany went, so it'll be a biased war report. Allies should look better than they do, but 37. Let's see. I'm building 67 IPC versus his 38, so a 28, so like 910. So 47. I am getting crushed right now, and I'm not liking it. I am not liking it. The good news is like I said, he's stuck up on India's, and we can fight it at least. Germany's just god awful huge. He wiped my fleet again. I took 2 bombers and a fighter versus a cruiser, carrier, fighter. All he lost was his fighter. Ugh. This is killing me, and I'm just this is not looking good, folks. I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna try to take Burma as lightly as possible and leave India at a 50-50 if he sends all his planes and has to send 2 transports to take 2 tanks and 2 infantry, so that he can only send 1 back to Shuck and keep this area light. With Germany being big here, I can't really charge, unfortunately, this way like I really wanted to. I'm going to have to coil back in, take what I can, coil back in. Ugh, I hate seeing that much blue. So anyways, we are gonna buy a destroyer block here, just simply because what I don't want is him getting Japan over here right away this turn, combining with the Germans, because I want to wipe the Germans out with the U.S. And then we're going to put a fighter
and then infantry down here. And then I just bought one infantry here because we're going to take one infantry just to take Finland. Or actually, we'll take the infantry artillery. Take Finland. Um, so that US can take Norway. We're going to put battleship 2 destroyers up here. He's got like a 40%, 45% chance he could take them, or he's going to have a 50% shot at my battleship destroyer cruiser down here. I just got to keep offering him. Eventually he's going to, the air will catch up with him, I hope. So here we go. Like I said, everybody says just let them waste their air on the boats. Let them waste their air on the boats. I'm doing it. I'm not liking it. I always hate coming in just seeing an empty space where there should be a fleet. Oh, I forgot I was gonna take both guys actually. Make them trade at least. Make them work for the trade a little bit. We're going to minus one of these because we need them back for defense. We're going to do the artillery. I'd love to take the tank, but I can't. I got to take this as light as possible. So we're going to take 10 versus 8. We need some good dice. We need a little turnaround on the dice gods. We need to kill his 8 units there. We kill his 8 units, then I'm okay with my defense. If we don't kill his 8 units, then we're praying to the dice gods even more. Because we need them even more than better than a 50-50. So, can we salvage this one? Yes, we can. I don't know if we can. All right, here we go. I don't think I have any other battles. I think that's it. This is going to be a tough one to save, guys. Starts here. Big battle. That needs to be a turning point in this war. Oh, that's not good. Not good. Oh, thank you. I needed those back. Whew. Got one left. All right. Whew. All right. That second roll was huge. That second round of rolls was huge. I didn't even stop to look at the odds. I knew it's already. I knew I went down in odds. I knew I was going to be in trouble if I looked at it. Why is it showing? Oh, that's what's in. I'm clicked on Season 36. I'm like, why am I seeing the Japan units there? Load everybody up. Where can we go with you? We got that sub there. That's still surviving. Can't go there. He can reach in all those. Let's come on around. We're going to sneak around this side. Spread that destroyer out and send that guy that way. I can't take him all the way to C Zone 10 because of the bomber, so we're just going to have to do that for right now. There's not enough units, allied units on this board. I need more allied units. Oh. Alright. Well. There we go. Let's see what Japan decides to do here. Well, that was that second round of dice rolling. That was a nice turning point in this war. I think that's where we start getting our dice and we start coming back now. Hopefully.